All right, I want to talk about something that's near and dear to my heart. During the writer's strike, what was that, a couple of months ago, we were trying all kinds of things during the writer's strike. And one night on the show, we did a piece where I spent some time with someone on our staff. He's an associate producer here at Late Night. His name is Jordan Schlansky. And yeah, there he is. No, he's not a magician. He's a hypnotist. What kind of picture is that? That's just... I will see that in my sleep. All right. Jordan, as you can tell from that picture, he's not like everyone else. We learned a lot about him. He loves the rock band Rush. It's his favorite rock band. And he's very proficient with an Indiana Jones bullwhip. That's one of his hobbies. He has the bullwhip, and he practices all the time. And we learned all this stuff about Jordan. And since then, since we aired the piece, countless people everywhere I go say, hey, what happened to that guy Jordan? Is that guy for real? Does he still work for you? We want to see more of Jordan. He just hit some chord with people. So I thought I should spend more time with Jordan Schlansky. Now, Jordan fancies himself a wine and food expert. So I thought it would make sense if Jordan and I had dinner together. I allowed Jordan to pick the restaurant. He took me to his favorite Italian restaurant on the Upper East Side. It's called Due, right here in Manhattan. We brought a camera crew along. Here's what happened. You asked me to meet you at Due tonight because you wanted me to experience a fantastic Italian meal.
Yes, the good meal, good service, they have the whole package.
Okay. You can look me in the eye if you want to.
I understand. Buonasera, amico mio. Come stai? Ecco il mio amico Conan.
Signor Conan, buonasera.
Hi, how are you?
Nice to meet you.
Buonasera. He's not really Italian, you know that, don't you?
Hey, how are you?
Buonasera.
Buonasera, ciao.
Buonasera.
Hey.
Now you two hug, please. Hug each other.
Hug each other.
Yeah. This is your passion, is that right?
Correct.
Women don't interest you. Food.
I choose to be surrounded by beauty in all forms as often as possible.
Thank you.
Good-looking person, a well-dressed person.
Yes.
A good-looking surrounding.
Yes.
I like to be in places that have style, with people that have style, with food that has style. You know, so much of the time...
I hear you. Let's get the grub on, huh? Yeah.
Given the weather, I would love something from Piemonte, as you mentioned. And why not the king of all wines, the Barolo, the king of Piemontese wines.
Barolo.
That's correct.
You like a Barolo?
Barolo is a great one.
Sounds good to me.
I understand.
That was quick.
Thank you.
Do you mind if I look it over? Yes, that will do. Thank you. A quick thing I wanted to tell you. Someone once told me that good olive oil should taste like the Tuscan sun. Does that make sense to you?
If it's Tuscan olive oil.
Yeah, that's what I mean. But you can taste the sunshine.
Of course, you can taste the sunshine, you can
Can you
taste
just
the
say,
water.
of course? You can say, like, oh, yeah, that's interesting. When you say, of course, it feels like a put down. Like, oh, right, idiot. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So you can just say, like, oh, yes, yes, that's a good point, Conan. Yes, yes, I've heard the same.
Just understand that these are artisanal works. This wine, this olive oil, are the product of a number of factors. The whole is greater than the sum of its parts.
Stab me in the head. Stab me in the freaking head. Just right here and just drive it through. Jordan and I are now going to go downstairs and meet the chef. Is the chef Italian?
I believe he is.
Okay. If he were not Italian, would that bother you?
It would be another cause for concern. For no other reason other than being that he's Italian, there's a more likeliness that he would appreciate the art of food.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know what this means. I've just told his name. His name is Hu Chang.
Come si chiama, amico mio?
Mario.
Mario, Jordan, piacere.
Piacere.
Mario.
Meet you.
Molto bene.
The beauty of the colors, the beauty of what's going on in that pan right now, the bubbling of the sauce, the excitement, the energy. Look how the sauce is reducing. You can see the steam rising off. Incredibly sensual experience.
Would you like me to call the police? Get all excited about the color of a tomato. How many tomatoes have you seen in your life? They all look the same.
That's not true.
Chill out.
I had the pleasure of visiting La Ciao del Tornavento in the Langhe of Piemonte. Probably known as one of the best gastronomic centers of the world. One of the best restaurants in that gastronomic center.
So you were in Italy and you were in a good food place.
That's correct. It was a multi-course meal. The meal lasted 4 hours. I had the pleasure of being taken down to the wine cellar when it was over.
And raped. Sorry. Is it weird that I'm just holding this plate now? I'm supposed to be sharing it. Anyway, go ahead. They took you down to the wine cellar. I'm sorry, I was rude. Go ahead. My little joke. I'm sorry, I made a little joke. Go ahead with your story.
I was in a small town in southern Tuscany.
Don't back it up the whole way. I understand you were in. I'm sorry. Go ahead. I've had a little bit too much wine. I'm eating the whole antipasto plate myself, which is kind of dicky. Go ahead, Chopper.
It was the night of a very important football game. After the dinner ended, I went down to the piazza where the entire city had gathered to watch the game projected on a medieval wall.
And you were raped.
Music to me is very important. I believe when entertaining that music should be playing from the moment the first person walks in to the moment the last person leaves.
I've arranged for music. Do you still, play with the bullwhip?
Sometimes.
I don't know if you were aware of Jordan's many skills. Are you aware that he's an expert with a bullwhip?
That I didn't know.
This tortino is the best I've ever had.
What? What are you talking about? Chocolate cake. It's good.
The moistness of the cake. I'm in heaven right now.
Yes. I wish you were.
Listen to me. Just do me one favor. Savor what you're about to put in your mouth. Feel the combination of textures between the gelato and the tortino. Feel the combination of temperatures between the hot and the cold.
You have got.
Savor it in your mouth.
You've got to shut the up. You're killing my mind. You're killing my spirit. I like you. You're a nice guy. Eat the mush. Shut the pie hole.
Well, that was a fantastic meal. It's about 1:30 in the morning. Jordan and I are headed to a German disco on the Lower East Side. So good night and good eating. Let's do it. Let's get him out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Jordan Slatsky. He really exists. Okay. All right. We got a great show. Jordan, thank you for that.